I've been asked to try a run through for Kragg, so I just won 15 with only one life, so we're going to see if we can keep that one streak going. So a few things about Kragg, especially on where we are currently. The special shops mean that your income matters a lot. I mean, obviously it does most of the time, but one of the advantages of Kragg is that early game, he's pretty flexible, and he can use most items in the late game depending on what unique he ends up with. So we're going to be prioritising items that give us some econ. Otherwise, we fall behind champions like Buzz, when by the late game their inbuilt economy is so good. Now, that being said, Kragg's early game is pretty weak, so we have a chance to beat Chandra. I'm going to buy 2 swords here. Your best chance of winning with Kragg is if you get the scroll early game. I think it's probably the best common in the game. If you don't get it though, I don't think doom rolling is to get it is a pretty good idea in this patch, because your economy matters so much. I'm probably happy just to give up this first round. I don't think Kragg's first round is particularly strong against anybody unless he has a scroll. Chandra's one that he can't beat without a scroll, but I would consider buying this if it was some of the other champions, or I don't normally buy the shield. I don't know if I want to roll here. It feels like the chances that we roll into something that beats Chandra are thin enough that it's probably not worth it here. And if we get something like that, well, yeah, let's roll. Oh, okay, so wow, yeah, if only we could have had this around there. So Fisherman's Hooks is that what we're looking for, just to get us some econ, and we can. Kragg can use fishing hooks a bit as well as anybody once he's got a scroll. So the fishing hook translates the vamp and strength that he gets in the early rounds, just as well as any other weapons. So I think we've got a chance of winning this first round, but I don't think it's very likely. So we throw this in here. The other thing is Bag of Willful Burdens is one of the main reasons to be running Kragg. It's phenomenal. Let's you run one extra weapon when you're in a situation like this where you don't care what weapons are working. You can just throw in like a couple of extra weapons and understand that most of them are going to stim out, but that it's okay because on the times that you kind of high roll the extra stamina, then you do the extra damage and you're going to get an extra 1 or 2 out of that. Just if it comes up, and it's quite useful that you don't have as much consideration of your backpack as long as you just have one item inside. You get the sturdy stick, so just to get the benefit of the items inside, we'll throw this in as well, and then understand that we've got the potions, so it's Blazing Rod is a pretty good item here, but we've got a chance of winning this depending. Oh wow. Yeah, I really like this. The early game, the swords allow you to cheat on stim even more, which is where like a lot of the hidden power in this champion comes from. And the most important thing here is to triple star these scrolls. Put a lot of this. Yeah, I didn't think that through, did I? I think because with the Iron Sword, having this triple starred is more important than having all of the items in the backpack. I'm going to do this. You always throw the stone in here because it, as a weapon, it has the ability to give us the extra energy over another item. Definitely wouldn't be inclined to reroll here. Yes, Sage is probably one of our worst matchups later on, but early game, it's kind of a toss-up. I think on the first few rounds with the scroll potential here, you're pretty odds on to beat most champions, but Sage is one of the ones who can beat you. I think you need to not worry too much about losing some of the early rounds with. I actually really like all three of these. I think I'm going to go with Sticky Fingers here, because I think if this was second or third pick, I think I'd probably go with Finger Flourish. A lot of people don't like spending the extra one on Armoured Backpack. I do. The champions that are going to beat you in the mid game are ones that are going to burst you down, and the Armoured Backpack really helps your scrolls give you just a little bit of scaling. So, I think for Kragg specifically, it kind of works out to show up one of your weaker matchups. So this is... Clearly when we're buying the two scrolls, we pretty much always buy scrolls when we've got the options early game. They're used in basically every one of our... Pick up the stone. I'm going to need one of these anyway. And obviously it's fine with the sticky. Right, I've been hoping with the scroll there, if we could have built the tonsils this turn, it would have been pretty phenomenal. I'd have probably been willing to give up one of these scrolls by combining it. I would kind of want that this to be built this round. Actually, weirdly, having the scroll of water is just better, but I don't have I don't really have the space to triple star it, so I wouldn't mind upgrading my quarterstaff just now, but I would need to give up 2 stones. I'm not willing to give up this water. We built potions quite a lot, and a lot of what we're going to be doing here is just kind of flexibly trying to build around what we get. So I'm going to lock this for next round. Yeah, I'm going to play this. The backpack lets you play 4 items, 4 weapons. The Iron Sword is kind of giving us some extra hit here. I don't really care. I'd rather this than this than proc over the 3 that give the bonus, but I'm going to look in one of these bags as well. It's more important to lock in bags if you're taking the fisherman's hooks. They're going to give you stuff, and if you've got to sell them off because you don't have enough backpack space, then it's costing you some momentum in the mid game, where what you're really just trying to do is fill out your board. Harkonnen is like late game one of the strongest champions, but in this early stage you've got a reasonable game against him if you've got a couple of scrolls. So we'll buy this. Okay, when we build our tonsils, that was huge. I think I'm definitely buying this. Okay, excellent. Got the 2 gold from Sticky Fingers. Now, this is where we need to do speculative stuff. Especially on the current patch, we we need to stay flexible as Kragg, and he's kind of a master of doing that. He doesn't need to build one specific build in this patch. Picking this up is going to let us do a bunch of different things. Oh, sweet. The extra gold there, so I think I'm going to not reroll because I want to beat these purples. I don't have any space, so I've got the ability to potentially roll and deal an extra 2, but I don't think I'm going to do that. If I could put this fish in somewhere to maybe it is worth it for the space. Okay, well, grab this in case. I don't think I want this. I do kind of prioritise stabbing the fisherman's hooks because the blood does give us extra damage, but I'm not being an easy way to do that, and I'm not you know, Buzz has always got quite a lot of gold. I think we're just going to go ahead and let him see. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. The hooked dagger is something that I guess Buzz can afford to do. We can't really afford to build hooked daggers early on. We're getting a lot of additional damage out of our backpack to start with, so whereas he's got the econ and is building stronger weapons, we've got the stronger weapons and we just need to build a econ. There's a choice between the Mega Strike Jewel and Counterfeit Coin here. I actually have had some success in a meta where Enoch is a little bit better in running this Amber Heart Amulet, but I'm not considering it here. Now, the Counterfeit Coin went up in value a lot since these shops, but the Mega Strike Jewel did go down in value because the doesn't matter quite as much now. But I still think I'm going to take the Mega Strike Jewel. I just want to get to 15 wins, and I think winning these mid games just now is the best way to do that. Kragg is not one of the strongest late game champions. If you can win the early games, it makes an enormous difference to your chance of getting 15 wins. So we're obviously going to buy this. Now, we have a bunch of things we can do with this. First of all, Poison Potion. Sometimes we make a poison dagger if we get incense. Oh my god, yeah, it's incense. The poison potion would be useful there. A potion of botulism. We built Bell kind of semi-frequently. It depends on what matchups we're hitting and exactly what happens. If we had got one of the Relic, then we would have been more likely to build a Bell for the stamina potion. We're a bit less likely to do that now. But if we're doing either of them, the potion of poison potion is a good idea. But the other thing that we can do with it is the Red Widow. And Red Widow is, we get a lot of attacks out of this champion because we get so much extra stamina because some of the attacking late game weapons multi-hit. So the ability to build up a lot of lifesteal really helps against anybody who's building Thorns, and you pretty much auto lose against Thorn champions if you are not actively building lifesteal. So I'm not going to buy one of these potions here, just to give us the option of the Widow late game. I still don't quite know where I want to go, so the thing I'm prioritising here is tonsils need to be built, and I need to rearrange my entire backpack around the idea this fish is going to start with it. So that's my starting point, is just these two being starred by the same fish. Picking up the Sun Dancer is great. It means intense incense is going to be more useful, and given the patch is like a debuff patch, that unique is doing quite well. But the other advantage of this is it's also going to help us take the rat, dwelling rat or something like that. So the unique. I haven't really picked anything which is telling me where I need to go, but the two, the Intense Incense and Sewer Dwelling Rat Sewer Dwelling Sensei, both require like specific builds. Everything else can kind of be based off of the same weapons as each other, so we're trying to keep ourselves open for all of our uniques to be good. At this point, I'd be looking to pick up a shield, so that I could build a stun gator just to give us the option of taking just about every unique. So, I almost never run this. I used to build yeah, I don't need the mana here. Maybe this is just good given that I got this for 2, and this is obviously came to me for free. We'll pick this up because we're going to need it. We're going to unlock this guy to make a stone potion, or to make a stone scroll, while we up, and we'd like it. I think we're doing well enough that we maybe don't need to take a golden egg. Now this round, when we're playing against Pepper, I think 2 scrolls should maybe be enough to get us through this. So I'm going to sell this. We still don't need to... If I didn't have 2 scrolls, I would definitely make a dumbbell here, the extra strength. But I don't think I need to do that this turn, and maybe this gives me the ability to take this golden egg just to build our economy out for the late game. A part of me wants to build this Kuddy Tile. That was really good getting that to gold there. Kuddy Tile. I don't have it at a particularly high level though. Kind of put me off a little bit, but doesn't seem to be its main value anyway. And you know, this isn't too bad for 4 spaces, and it would give us the mana we need. Yeah, I wouldn't have bought this, but given that we've got it here, I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Wow! Oh, so we've just okay. Well, we've hit really hard there. God, I could steal this and pick up another golden egg. That seems really greedy. I don't think... we can build these this turn. So if I throw this in here, what I obviously like to do is this. This still gets 3-starred, only the Sun Dancer now has a chance to give us energy. The question is, can I put this somewhere to get it 2-starred and get a stone? Okay. So we need to just yeah, I think it's good to star this scroll here. And I'm not... This bell is just not very good. I'm not considering this Aping Acolyte. I wish... This was the reason I actually started playing Kragg, was the Aping Acolyte, but it's pretty weak just now. I do take it sometimes early game, but I don't need it just now. I think there's probably, you know what, considering I'm doing a video, I'm gonna oh, well, better looking than good. I'll sell that and buy the golden egg because I can translate that into something we know will definitely be good. It's possible that I was just meant to go ahead and build that, but if this had been a champion with typically an enormous amount of debuff, I would definitely be playing the look at all the out of staminas. All of the staminas, don't worry too much about them. The only occasionally you're gonna get the several staminas trigger in the same round, and if you didn't have the extra weapon there, it wouldn't trigger. If we'd had the ability to run one less weapon, I'd have maybe done it, but I'm happy with what we've done here. We're mainly running the 2 fishermen for the economy, and I think we're happy enough with that win. This is what I mean about in the early game focusing on this economy, just dealing with the fact that your scrolls are quite powerful, just to shore up your early game. Now let's see. I think we are going to go for this. I'm looking for Dusty Boot. Or should I change this about now? I forgot to unlock that scroll. Mythic were made. I'm sure we'll survive that. Bang the scroll. Just continuing with our luck with our sticky fingers. Another scroll here. I do sometimes buy this. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, okay, well, this is proving to be quite a good run. I think we're kind of likely to be off the game plan of running Intense and Sense at this point, or running Sewer Dwelling Sensei. Now, there is a possibility that I both of them and I get the 3rd unique, which powers off of stun. So what we're going to have to do here is try and find some stun resist, because if we have all 3 of those uniques, I'd struggle to decide. So we want to build ahead just to prevent the possibility of that happening to us. The question is, do I want this scroll? These scrolls are really very good. I don't want to be running this other than to make the bell, but given that I messed up and I am not upgrading this, I won't be able to make the book next. Right, so yeah, we're going to make the bell this time, so that we can make the book next turn. And we'll do this 3-starred, 2-starred, 3-starred. No, 2-starred. I haven't really been paying attention to this. I find that, like, with the Mega Strike drill, if you've got one weapon, like the Iron Sword, triggering off of it, then it's normally just good enough in the mid game. I'd pay more attention to it if I was losing lives, but still no space for this hat. It's possible I just sell this hat now to pick this up so that I don't need to. Okay, I'm slightly high rolling these sticky fingers here. Now, the question is that I put both of. I think I do not focus on the star. Actually, the 2 blood off that could be quite good, but I think the possibility of some extra strength to give me This is possibly where I would reroll. I guess given them doing the video, I'm going to say that Stage is a match where if they have the weapon line for multiple attacks, all you're doing is attacking. It just becomes wildly powerful. I should have rolled that before I did all my buying, but So I guess I'll do one more roll if I. Right, okay, so we're going to sell this fish. We're going to sell this now that... I would like to keep the option of open of doing the Widow, but I think that having a 3... sure, why not? A 3-star Scroll of Water is so powerful against China. I should have chosen to do that earlier on. I'm kind of at the point where I'm not rerolling champions all that often, just to save them gems, but I'd rather just have an extra loss or two, but I'll do it for this video. So both of us have got good unique here. I think I'm scaling faster here, but I might be wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely lost that without the Scroll of Water there, so that was, I feel good about it. Oh. We're doing quite well here now. We're running out of energy a lot, and so Enhanced Endurance seems like it's the most stable pick, but Let the Crowd Decide is more of an option. I mean, six gold is a lot. It's a lot more in the first shop. I pick Let the Crowd Decide in the first shop quite a lot. I do it in this shop as well. If we did just pick up boots, if I'm going a potion build, I'm just not interested in Enhanced Endurance. But we don't appear to be doing a potion build at all just now. So, oh wow. Intense Incense is back in the cards with the second one of these. I don't know what the correct choice is here. I find it frustrating, I don't know how to say this guy. This is one of the best Kragg players, and typically plays builds that are quite strong into physical attackers, so could maybe do with the Enhanced Endurance, but I think I'm going to take a Let the Crowd Decide. Yeah. I think the gold is quite important, especially in a round where I want to be buying this 50 book and I already know that I need to buy both it and the space. I'm doing really well economically with 6 fingers, so possible that's just a mistake. Now, buying this bronze bar might cost us a heart, but I think there's like some argument that it's just correct to do. Because it pretty much guarantees us getting into 15 because it will give us so much economy, and then that would be basically like the Let the Crowd Decide gave us this bronze bar and gave us 2 gold every turn. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm picking up this shield. The reason for that is I want the ability to get stun duration in case I end up with the unique that's powered by that. Can't remember its name just now. Now here, I would have been tempted to pick up the Cauldron to go into a potion build if this is doing quite well with the fingers. But we picked up these books for free, and far be it from me to turn down free gift when the gods give us it. I wouldn't mind picking up Seeds here. Seeds is, like, in my opinion, I know this is me buying quite a lot of economy here, but really when we look at the gold difference here, that's telling me that, you know, I'm without all of my stuff in, I'm 29 gold up, which is giving me like a stronger chance of winning here. And I'm willing to give up some number of hearts to build a better late game. We're just powering through the mid-game on the power of our scrolls, but giving up some of the equity and the wins that we could get from that. Oh, sugar, did I not build? Oh my goodness. Oh, I messed this up badly, didn't I? Yeah, well. I've only just noticed that I didn't actually build the dumbbell. I've been talking crap for a while, haven't I? It is what it is. Right, I don't think that's much of a problem here. Tempted to sell this. Okay, so at this point then we have to build this so that we can next turn build our first weightless stones. Right, now we can't play this. This was... I could buy this, but I think I'm going to sell this egg stone because I have the... Okay, there. I'm up over 50 gold in my opponent, so I'm hoping that the additional gold I've got here covers through the... There's like an argument for making this the... this champion deals with luck quite well, and the golden skulls are really good. I'm going to see them for that. You kind of have to be careful. I know we've got like a lot of earlier items here, but building high with Kragg can be quite dangerous. You actually lose a lot of your power when you combine your scrolls. The items that the scroll plus weapon combine into are typically less powerful than the scroll was by itself. So we do, to make the backpack more powerful on for the late game, need to build up these weapons, but we would rather buy out space early game. Okay, I wasn't punished too badly. I got my dumbbell. I don't think I deserve it, but wait, this is all going quite well actually. So next big question: do we want this scroll there? We're going to build this here. That's going to be used for our staff. We definitely want at least one weightless stones to go into an elemental confluence. But I don't think we're really at the point where we want the second one. So this first one is going to go into our final staff. And this one is going to give us our first elemental confluence. We're kind of ahead enough in gold just now that we can probably afford to just buy the second one, just to speculate. But I'm not particularly inclined to. I feel like it was more correct to do that in previous patches, but we get more options of buying late game items just now, so we're gonna just try and buy space here with this gold. The one exception is I do like to have two of these. If you face Chandra, having two of these can really give you some late game wins that you might otherwise not have got. And if you've got the extra gold, it can be good to speculate on that. So this is me finally having run out of the beginner scrolls, or once I build this fire one. So the beginner scrolls give you a huge boost, so I'm going to have to be careful with the fact that I'm going to be a little lower on strength gain just now. Still not all that tempted to use any of my craft. I'm going to buy this for that reason. I'm going to pick up this to make the second. We don't need this. I should probably consider buying this still this turn, but I did not. So, you know where we are. Right, this is definitely going here. So, this is here. The Scroll of Earth early game is really good. It's probably one of the best armor items in the game early. But it's now tailing off, as is the Scroll of Potential. And the Scroll of Air, which was much weaker earlier game, is starting to become more powerful as there are more items to be sped up by it. So, we're making the bell here. We're making... and the other thing we really need to make this round is flame, so we can we'll be able to build. We have all of our components for our staff, we have all of our components for our bell. We definitely don't get that. We should now be looking for the wheat stone, and everything seems to be going fairly smoothly this run. So I will throw this here, throw this here. I'm going to just go ahead and sell this egg, because I'm not going to use it anyway. So I'm going to sell that for... and I don't need this potion anymore because I'm not going to build any more rolls, and I don't intend to build. I'm just trying to work out where I combine these. One option is to we went through the first half of this run, and I think that's the most difficult part, where we don't have much guidance on what to do, so we are just trying to build up as much economy as possible. So the second half of this run should hopefully be a bit quicker than the first half was. So I just messed up clicking there, so I'm going to have to recheck everything. You can hear my dog in the background, and I'm sorry. We're making the fire, we're making the bell. We're playing against Buzz. I don't really... huge fan of playing against Buzz here, but... I don't think we need the second one of this. Wouldn't mind fitting this in, but I'm not willing to give up any of my economy for it. I'd rather take a loss this round than swap much. I'm sure there's probably a better way of doing this, but we'll see. His fact that we've still got a spare heart here is quite huge. Right, so intense. These are probably the 3 strongest uniques. So having the 2 Sun Dancers makes intense pretty takeable here. And I didn't set up enough mana for my turn testings, but I think I'm still going to take a turn testings here. Maybe intense is the better pick because I don't have the mana. Small Awakening is pretty good, but I think I've got enough economy that this is going to be the best. This is like one of the best late games. The other two was scaling a bit. So now that we've taken this, we've kind of better path, so it's going to be easier to pick what we want. I'm going to just grab this. I'm going to try and speed this one up just a little bit because it's been taking too long. So we're building this. We have that built. The hero is a fairly good matchup considering I've not built. I've got 2 water scrolls, so I'm not going to worry too much about my positioning in this particular run. If it lets me get some merges, this is like the most difficult merge to get that. You always just end up suffering, so I think you give yourself a lot of mental fatigue if you spend too much time trying to absolutely perfect the placement on this run if you don't have to. Our turn essence is going to click off of the 2 weapons, which I think I'm just going to stuck up as being enough just now. I'd rather prioritise having all the weapons in here because in the backpack just now. I want this restarted, so I think I'm going to take this fish out. I think we're going to sell this because I wanted it for the stunner, but we didn't get the unique that it's good with, and given that we've not upgraded it already, we're going to look for a different sun resistant item for late game. I'm going to connect these 2 again. Definitely want the fish just for a bit of extra. So that's going to allow us to do 4 merges just this one round. That's pretty good. Even if we lose this, I'm not all that fussed. This is a pretty big run for merging just about everything. So let's start getting rid of some backpacks we don't need. I don't have a stun item, but I don't see me using it. Well, do you know what? I'm going to lock this dagger. I think if I got this is one of the advantages of seeds. It's one of the things I was thinking about was sometimes I want a magic dagger when I pick up the turn testings.
You thought I was the slow one.
Yeah, I think that was just a pretty good matchup. This has been quite a lucky run. We've done quite well off of Sticky Fingers, where this is where we start to lose though. Quite often Kragg will still have 5 hearts at this point, and then we'll proceed to lose like a whole bunch of the later games. Hoping that will not happen here. We're definitely picking up the bat. We need Vampire Bat for the late game. The fact that it produces 2 vamp for our late game weapons is beautiful. We're doing that. I don't think we need another bell. We're going to re-roll here. Sometimes we build a fell brew into a hack cauldron, and we do have quite a lot of gold this turn, and we already have the insect. So, fuck it, I'm just going to do that. Enough, another champion that I've already got more gold down here, and a lot of this has been luck. This wouldn't be typical. You'd be struggling a bit more, but I've done quite well from the economy. And the economy is still more important because we haven't filled out the backpack yet. In the late game, our economy starts to matter a bit less, but the 2 scrolls of water I think should give us an advantage here. This is kind of my arch enemy, Carpet Diem. It's such a great name. I love him. I think he's normally the enemy to. I could just build that. Not a fire build, but not something I would normally do. Do you know what? I'm going to try it. Yeah, just because it's there, and I don't think it can be that bad. We're definitely not building potions this game, so... Still looking for some way to generate mana a little bit more effectively, just for our unique. If we don't start getting that, we are going to start looking games with it.
Pumpkin! My favorite.
This, no. One piece of ammo. We're about to pick up another couple. I'm not that convinced by Chitness calculation. Maybe better than I think it is. I'm going to pick up this because we're about to place Alright. I think I would typically, if I wanted to get to 15 without a loss, I might reroll Alright at this stage. But we've got a good gold lead on them. We can spend the turn buying some armour. Gives a bit of an edge in this matchup. The reason I took the Flaming Sword was the crit is more likely with the duel. Seems good. I don't think we need this. Could buy it and it would give us kind of outs to one of the better, more standard builds where you build 2 weightless stones into 2 elemental confluences, but I've not thought it was as good since but we'll go ahead and buy it anyway. I'm starting to go off these fish hooks a bit. They're still quite good. Just because especially the 55% one, still generating a bit of economy. They're still benefiting from our strength, and since we built this, we don't know what we're even putting in it. I could go through my Sun Dancers and it just... I don't think I'm inclined to do that right this second. Okay, so 2 of these, this. Oh, I didn't even. The Brawl does more damage, but crit bags. Maybe I should be making sure the crit bags and Flaming Sword. I don't think this matters that much. I'm not really willing to spend this time trying to micromanage that. I'll keep this for just now. I'm gonna just grab this because. Oh wow!
Keep growing, ship.
I'm sorry if I sped through that one. 8 seconds to kill. Yeah, I think. Oh wow! I ended up 70 gold ahead. Yeah, this has definitely been. This is a big choice here. I don't actually know if I really want any of these shops. I'm kind of happy with the weapons I got. Maybe I would be happy with a Vamp Scepter. I don't know. I don't really want any of these blades. I guess I would take an Amethyst blade. That would be pretty good. And here I'd be happy. I'd actually be hugely happy with a Vampire Bout. I'm going to do this one though. I think maybe if I just grab this just on the off chance I get an Amethyst blade later. I don't think I'm inclined to reroll these. Anything past just the one. I've got one dagger here. I can turn that. I'm going to grab a second dagger. I'm still short on a way to make mana, which is isn't it? I think I'm going to just do one of these in here just to give me a bit of a power spike. These lose you quite a lot of health, and I don't appreciate that. So I'm happy to get one of them up just now. I think I want to finish this book. Happy with everything else? Yeah. I'll go ahead and read it. Alright, run this one.
You better watch out, or you get the snag.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, sometimes I don't mind building a Mimic, but I don't think we're there this game. I don't think our stamina is bad enough. I'm going to grab this anyway, actually. Given that we've got this, I'm just going to build this as well. Okay, this was huge. For the Eternity, I think it really is quite important that we have at least one mana dagger. I'm going to grab this just to give me the option for the second. That was when I picked up the other dagger. So Chandra, we've got 2 water scrolls. I could just pick up a 3rd water scroll. I'm kind of getting... This is the reason why we wanted the economy early game. Our scrolls are very powerful, but when they level up into our weapons, you don't get the same power boost that you do with other champions. So you want to make sure that you take the advantage of the power of those scrolls early game to allow you to have the economy to buy what you need to win in the later rounds. So for instance, I'm going to have this spear gold here to, even if this isn't more than 1 or 2 stars, it's still going to be worth picking up. It's going to be 3 stars though, obviously. I'm not 3 starring it. We could do with some of these. I think this is sold at this point. I could throw this just in here. I don't think that's not the worst thing I could do. It's a bit less powerful, but it's space efficient, and we're kind of getting into the point where we're running out of space. And we still have quite a lot of money, so I think I'm happy to make that choice here. I think I want to keep the seeds on for a little while longer. Seeds can be really strong for giving you options, and options is what you want a lot of the time. And maybe I just keep it. So at that point I'll just bring this back in. Yeah, this isn't perfect, but I think it'll do. I recognise that I have the ability to buy this. I don't think I'm inclined to. Maybe not doing this. No, I think I'm happy with my choices here. I think the fell blue is fine. I'm a bit short on mana. I think it's something you normally. I really should have been. I am paying attention to this most of the time. So we're out of stamina 7 times. Even though I've not said it, I've only been short on account essence once in this game, so I'm producing just about enough mana with this Nightshade. I suppose I bought the magic essence. I'm not paying attention. We've got exactly enough levels there. They produce a lot of mana. I'm going to buy another one. We're going to do that. Definitely don't need this now. Don't think I want that. We'll buy a skull. All of the skulls are really efficient and excellent. I'm going to put this into this potion. I really am much more of a fan of these going in here. Where's this come from? Oh, this is what is one of the advantages of seeds. I don't think maybe I think a poison apple is quite useful for late game. I don't think it's useful in this matchup, but actually I am going to reroll this. This is just a stage where Sage will just wreck this champion. It really is. And this is the stage where I'd be worried fighting Fern if I didn't have the vampire bat. but I do. So I'm feeling good about choices we made to make these matchups just a bit better. I think I'm about ready to sell some of these, but I'll leave them just with some space just now. I don't enormously need more than... We're definitely selling with this turn. It's going to be... Oh, what? Okay, that poison apple was really good for... Okay, excellent. Swap this, grab this, grab this, I think I'd rather have this back. No. You know, actually, I don't want the dagger sped up this round because if there's thorns, I just... No, thank you. Fill that up. And... I don't know if this is the correct merge, but I think it's fine, because we're going to be selling these Fisherman's Hook soon. So just to make room for other things. I'm going to put that. Fine. Oh, I'm making this go too far. I think our lifesteal here is gold advantages what goes through that. This is a good pickup. Just to make an extra one. I think we're just about over the seeds at this point. If that's like for one space, it's not that bad. We don't have room for two of these. I'm not going to use this here, but this is another reason you use the economy. The wing clippers are just super important for some matchups in the final couple of rounds. We're heading gold here on this. Obviously, this would be quite a different game just now if I had taken them 10 something. I don't think I need the quizzes for this round, I'm getting them for the next round. I would like to have this in somewhere. Yeah, do you know what, we don't need it. Obviously we want this here, so I'm just gonna throw this there, just one star, not fine. No. And maybe we do this. I think I'm happy with this the way I'm maybe put 600 over that just to make some extra money. Now.
It's the best way to look.
There was a kind of foregone conclusion when you've got three watch those. There's a question here. I'm going to lose a turn of gold if I don't actively throw this round. We're going into this, but I'd rather get flawless. This champion is not good in the bonus rounds. So I'd rather take a more likely flawless. I do not want to face a buzz. I'd rather face a champion, given that I've got the 3. I know the pepper is just so bad to meet this. Like, oh my goodness. I was really hoping for, there we go. Any champion who's a debuff champion, just on the basis that we picked up 3 water scrolls. Sometimes you'll pick up 2 plate meals and it'll be the exact opposite, and you'll be desperate to avoid the Zahir in this round. It's very dependent on what you're buying a given run. No, I don't think we need this plate in this round. I think we could do this in case he's carpet. I'm just going to go ahead and... whoops, is it there? This is actually turning out to be pretty good. I'm kind of glad I picked up this Hex Cauldron. I should probably try and find a way to give it a pack, but the question is C4. Do I want this? Yeah, I'll do it this way. We still don't have the vamp, so I'm going to just sell this. I'm not going to make another one of these. We'll sell this. Right. I can't believe I still have these. I'm going to get rid of the 2 of them at this point. There. I mean, they really do keep their usefulness through to this stage of the game. I just want to have access to this. I don't think I'm going to build this in. This champion's sometimes a pet champion, so I think we're going to do it this way. I'm quite happy keeping in my mana generation just for my clarity essence. And I'd rather have this seed than this. We're going to walk that. We do have quite a big gold advantage here, so... There we go. I don't get a flawless every time, but it'd be quite nice getting a flawless from the first time I'm recording for this. Yeah. This is gonna be... Yeah. I'm not inclined to spend all that much time in these last 5. I normally use this just as a way to go through quests. So if I find a frost cleaver, I'm probably just going to buy it here. I don't quite. I don't think skill mail. Sometimes skill mail's the difference when a champion's playing this, but no.
sure that'll grow back.
You just kind of want to speed through bugs. He's going to outscale you if the game goes pretty long. And I think we just want more fanny packs here. I would say Tink is one of the weaker matchups here. And we definitely wanted an extra scissors here. This is really good news for us. I don't really understand. Tink is just pure magic to me, so who wins this fight is never very clear to me.
This has no soul, no order.
Right. Okay, so I think this is where our winning streak ends, boys. Even 40 gold up, Pepper is an absolute monster at this stage of the game. I do have 2 scissors, so there's and I've got a pretty good Hag's Cauldron, so there's a chance I could win this, but it's really dependent on what their perks are, because ours are not very good for this stage of the game. It's possible I'm meant to play 3 scissors here. I might just do that because I kind of want to keep the 3 water scrolls because it might spike a win. I think it's more likely to spike a win than running this is. Maybe the math says I'm wrong on this one. This is how I'm going to play it. Yeah, the croissant with the callous conditioning is good.
That's a consolation prize. Please put your hand near me.
I think this is the most nightmarish matchup. How long did that take? 6.4 seconds. That's because I had the plate nail and the mineral rain. This is liquid electricity. In the bonus rounds, it's just auto law. No. That was bad in my part. This is kind of slow, so I probably shouldn't have this as one of my activators either, but go scissors in. I've got all 3 scissors in. Probably don't have the mana for this, but I don't know. Okay, go that's not too bad here. Okay, so this is the final round, so yeah, let's I had to take a break from recording, so catching myself back up for a second. Throw this in here, just this is normally quite good, but I think I'm either going to win this on these three scissors, or I'm not winning it. I don't think I'm going to have enough mana. I'm kind of close to a crystal, but I don't think well. No. I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna just run with this and then get to bed. I think having the three scissors, the
what kind of soup?
Yeah, the three scissors gives you some advantage, but the crossbow is really good this patch, and yeah, maybe I messed up. I don't tend to have a good idea on how to beat Pepper. I think that with the sniper scope, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna run this run anyway. Hey, I'm quite happy with that rating, kid. Anyway, thanks for watching.